Hey guys, how's it going? It's FishyFisher coming at you with another episode of the Amiibo Tournament. Last week we saw Rosie triumph over Louie. Congratulations to her. And today we're going to find out who shall be joining Rosie in the finals. Is it going to be one of these two Amiibos that are fighting today? So, today we're going to see who's going to be joining Rosie, as well who's going to be joining Matt and Louie in the 3-player free-for-all extravaganza. Very similar to the 4-player free-for-all, but with 3 players. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And so we're going to scan the very first fighter in. He's a fan favorite, and a lot of people are really rooting for him. So let's see how he does. Today we have Dennis, which we're going to scan in now, versus another very big fan favorite. People love Terry. Terry the Toon Link. We should be scanning him in. And there we go. So, this will determine who will be going into the 3-player free-for-all, either Terry or Dennis, or who will be joining Rosie in the finals, which is either going to be Dennis or Terry. This match determines so much, as usual. The stock's at the 2. I've already turned the items off to avoid what happened last week, and let's jump right into it. Choose a Final Destination stage, which is Final Destination Delfino Plaza. So let's see what happens with Dennis versus Terry. Dennis, as usual, starting off with just a Gordo throw. He really likes using those Gordo throws just to keep space between him and Terry. He doesn't even make it go very far. He keeps it a very close distance to him. And a lot of people don't actually know is that you can actually decide how far the Gordo will actually go by how hard you hold the button. But most of the time it gets knocked back if you throw it too hard, because if they're obviously farther away from you and they have more time to react to Gordo being hurtled towards their face. Oh my goodness! Dennis with the shield break! But will that take out Terry? It does! Dennis, the king of shield breaks, is just going crazy. He destroyed so many shields on Mega Man. And sorry, that really lost my train of thought right there, because I was not expecting that. But Dennis taking out the shield of Terry will actually make Terry lose a very early stock. Oh, there we go. With Terry with those bombs that he's using, I believe that he will start changing the gameplay the way... Oh, and the back air will actually take out Dennis, making Terry only have a 45% not in the lead, or second place, I should say. But he really wants to start using those spacing techniques, because Dedede is technically, aside from the Gordo throw, he's all about getting close and doing a ton of damage. So if Terry manages to just use that to his advantage, that could really be useful for him, as... he might need it at this point because he's 95% to 31. Oh, nice job with that, making him miss the attack by throwing that boomerang on him. But, oh! And Terry is taken out in the very first game. Dennis with a commanding lead of 47% only in his second stop. Wow, congratulations, Dennis. You're doing phenomenally in this tournament so far. So the second match will actually take place on Duck Hunt, the Duck Hunt stage. Duck Hunt being one of the main characters, but one of the few characters that doesn't actually have an amiibo yet. One that I really want so far. And actually by this point you're actually going to see me. I'm going to have a video of me unboxing all my amiibos. So make sure you guys check that out, because all the people have been asking what amiibos I have specifically, and I show every single one that I have, even the ones that are already out of their boxes. So a little cross promotion right there. But let's see who wins this. Let's focus on the task at hand, because if Dennis manages to defeat Terry, he will actually kick Terry into the 3-player free-for-all. But Terry is not giving up and actually hits Dennis with a forward smash, taking out his very first stock, which is very early on. He only has 55%. Forward smash will actually do a lot more damage on Terry. Dennis is at not a very good position right now, at 10% with already losing a life. Not a very good place to be in, but as we saw before, King Dedede can change that very quickly. And also with Terry at such a high percentage, one forward smash will easily, without question, take out him. And it could be now, it's not though, unfortunately. A up smash will take him out. Dennis actually at 10% on his second stock, 35% now, but still not that far behind considering the grand scheme of things. Terry is really wanting this win, but Dennis is not letting him do that with his Gordo throw, putting him at 50%. Now at 78%, Dennis, a lot's happening right now. It's really hard to commentate at the same time. Terry is really loving these footstools, that's for sure. Oh, very nice combo there, Terry. King Dedede, a very high percentage, but he can actually take so much damage, as we know. And, oh wow, he's doing a cool, really good combo there, which is actually almost an infinite combo. But Terry takes him out, putting this into game 3 Wow, who saw that coming? No, but seriously, this is the third game. As usual, we've had this for every single match in the Amiibo Tournament so far. But let's just go right into the very third game, and let's see. Either character can now be eliminated. I don't know who's going to be. Is it going to be Dennis? Is it going to be Terry? Pause the video and guess who's going to win, but let's see who the winner is. Unpause the video, either press A. We're going to the gamer stage. Hopefully there's going to be some music here. So, let's see. Oh, nice throw. Terry is getting a lot of early damage on Dennis. But again, that's not saying much because Dennis does a ton of damage when he pleases, of course. Normal throw. He is doing a lot. Dennis is doing tons of damage on Toon Link. But, as we see, one normal forward smash will actually tie it up and put Terry in the lead, in fact. Grab, down throw. Oh, nice. Very good. Dennis actually uses a ton of attacks with his hammer. Most of his attacks are in fact with his hammer, but he does have a choice few that don't actually involve his hammer whatsoever. Back air does not quite get Terry. Both of these characters have very high percentage now, so both of them are at kill percent, I would say. Dennis, yeah, 150 is definitely kill percent for King Dedede. Terry making good use of his tether to get back on stage. Oh! Using the Gordo against him. Once people have figured out the Gordo, once enemies have figured out the Gordo, it's pretty much useless as it can just be attacked back, doesn't have to be reflected at all. Back throw does not quite take out Terry. If he had actually used that neutral air, he probably would have done it. But Terry takes out King Dedede with a normal attack. Back air, I should say. Dedede, and he could lose right now. He got 2 stock, but he's slowly taking a lot of damage. And as we've seen in some videos, it turns out that the character that loses the very first match turns out winning in overall. But who knows? That hasn't happened every single time. So I don't want to say that's what's going to happen. But Dennis is taking way too much damage than he really should be. Terry dominating him at 175% of 2 stocks left. Not quite going to do it, Dennis, but you don't want me taking this much damage. Like, seriously, 101%, 112%. Terry's almost a full stock ahead. Back throw doesn't quite do it. As I've learned, this back throw is very powerful, but still not quite enough for Terry to KO Dennis, as it seems. Dennis, back throw to death. Dennis still has some fight in him. He's not being 2 stocked, but does that mean he's not being overall, he's not gonna overall lose? Who knows? Terry only at 7%. Dennis can still do some crazy combos. That is for sure. But Terry gets a forward smash, taking out Dennis. No way. Wow, I 100% seriously thought that Dennis was actually going to defeat Terry in this match. But that's not the case, guys. Terry's actually knocked Dennis into the 3-player free-for-all. Wow. Who saw that coming? Anyways, wow. So what does this mean? So that means that Terry now is going on to the next round and actually will be facing Rosie in the finals. But that does mean that Dennis is going into the 3-player free-for-all alongside Matt and Louie. So, that means next week's episode is going to feature Dennis, Matt, and Louie in a 3-player free-for-all, 3-stock elimination. So we're going to say goodbye to 2 characters next week, guys, as sad as it is to say. But congratulations to you, Terry. You are safe once again and going on to fight Rosie, who's no tough challenger whatsoever, as we've seen. So guys, is that what you expected to happen? It certainly wasn't what I expected was going to happen. Not saying that I didn't want Terry to win, I'm just saying that I was thinking Dennis was going to win. But congratulations to you, Terry. Shame, Dennis, that you are out into the 3-player free-for-all, but hopefully you do well in that. Hopefully Matt and Louie also do well. But guys, let me know if you're excited for the 3-player free-for-all. Let me know who you're voting for and who you're hoping is going to win that with a hashtag team, whatever, Team Dennis, Team Matt, or Team Louie in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next week in that video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Oh my goodness!